Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm excited today because I'm going to be sharing with you guys our weeknight routine. Nick was not here this night, so it's me by myself with the three babies. I've got a newborn, a 21-month-old, and a 3-year-old. So it gets really crazy, and I have got my game face on in this video. I'm nursing my 3-week-old right now, and she feeds about every 2 to 3 hours right now. So it puts a lot of pauses in my day, but I'm enjoying it because it gives me that time to remember to slow down in the daily hustle. And I feel like I've been a lot more peaceful since doing this because most of the time I'm just running and running and running, trying to catch up. So stressed, always feeling behind, and these little moments with her remind me of what's important. I wasn't planning on changing her outfit just yet, but she ended up spitting up while I was changing her diaper. So I changed her out of that adorable cactus baby Numi sleeper and put her in this kicky pants outfit that is so adorable. This was actually Adeline's when she was a newborn, and putting it on Reese just makes me have all those same memories that I had when Adeline was a newborn, and I love this matching hat. Kicky Pants is one of my favorite baby PJ companies. So I needed to go ahead and get dinner started for the girls, so I put Reese in her swing. This is where she goes when I'm trying to get things done in the kitchen or in the living room. And I put this really adorable blanket on her that my friend Vicky gave me and started to get ready to make dinner. Having 3 babies now, because Skyla is 3, so I still consider her a baby, getting dinner cooked is a lot harder because I have a lot more to juggle. So lately I've been cooking a lot of frozen meals and a lot of meals that are just really simple. So this that I have right here is an Annie's organic skillet meal, and I got this at HEB, and it was just really simple and quick to cook for the girls, especially since Nick wasn't going to be getting home until really late last night. He didn't get home until 9:30. The girls and I just shared this, and it was actually really, really good. So while that was on the stove cooking, Reese started crying and getting fussy, and I knew that she was wanting to feed again. So unfortunately, while I was sitting here feeding her, I ended up burning the bottom of the skillet meal. So when I went back over to check on it, probably a good quarter of it was ruined. But hey, at least we got to eat some of it. I always put these silicone mats down on the table when the girls eat. I got them on Amazon. And then I normally put silicone bibs on them, but tonight, since we were about to get in the bath anyway, I just decided to let them eat without bibs, and this wasn't really a messy meal anyway. So you'll notice the girls are not wearing bibs. So after we ate, the girls went in my room, got in my bed, and got on their iPads so that I could finish cleaning up the kitchen. And I just hustled to get this done because I knew it was just a matter of time until Reese needed me. So I was just hurrying as fast as I could to get everything in the dishwasher and put away so we could start bath time. Reese had already started crying for me at this point, so there was absolutely no time for a mop. So now I'm getting the bath ready for the girls. Reese does not take a bath every night. She only takes a bath every couple of nights, especially right now because she has ear molds. So it's really hard to give her a bath without getting them wet. So in the girls' bath, I add So Luxury Coconut Oat Bath, and then I also add some Epsom salt mixed with essential oils. And last night I put lavender oil and 2 Kid Sense oils. The ones I put in were Tummy Jies and Sleepy Eyes. The Tummy Jies one was because Skyla told me her tummy was hurting, and the Sleepy Eyes one is because it helps the girls get tired before bed. So since my bed is right here just a few feet away from the bathtub and I have a clear sight of the girls, I lay out their PJs with their diapers and underwear just so that when they're out of the bath, we're ready to go. So right after they get out of the bath, they get their lotion on, I brush their hair, and then we brush our teeth. Skyla's hair gets brushed with a special rosemary lice prevention spray. It's natural, but it helps because she's in preschool and we don't want to have any lice situations happening. Luckily, Reese was chilling for long enough for me to get this done in her Boppy Lounger. She absolutely loves the Boppy Lounger, and for us, it's an absolute must-have. So since it was just me last night, I ended up putting Reese in the bassinet so that I could take the girls up to read them books and get them to sleep. So we always put Adeline down first. Skyla goes in her room and watches her iPad until we're done getting Adeline to sleep. I usually sit next to Adeline's bed to read her books before she goes to sleep, but when my mother-in-law was here, she was reading them to her in the rocking chair, and I guess Adeline really loved that. So after reading her books, she wants to be rocked until she falls asleep, which is completely fine. We've been doing it every night. We're not fighting it. Just because now I know how fast the baby phase goes by, I've just been much more inclined to soothe the girls myself until they fall asleep because I know one day I'm not going to be able to do that. So yesterday we got these adorable owl diffusers in. They've been out of stock and they finally came back in. So I got one for Skyla and Adeline. However, I forgot to turn Adeline's on because we were rocking. And so I ended up turning Skyla's on though, and I put the same essential oils in it that I did in the bath. Her sweet little voice and her little hand waving at me and saying, "Good night, Mommy, I love you," gets me every time. So by the time I was done putting the big girls to bed, Reese was ready to be fed and changed again. And of course, we can't forget to feed Zell and Dutchie and switch over any laundry that has been sitting in the washer. Before going to bed, I always go around the house one final time just to make sure there's nothing left behind and everything is where it should be. So I always make myself a big Yeti of ice water before bed, and it seems like this ice machine is getting jammed daily, so here I am taking ice out of it manually before I take my probiotics. And this is a packet of Nietzsche Red that I've been taking every single day. It's basically pureed wolfberry, and it's very high in antioxidants and very good for you to take every day. Skyla has been getting very good at putting all of her toys away, but there's still just a few out every night before bed, and I'm going around making sure they're all picked up. So now it's about 9:30, and this is when Reese gets a little bit fussy. Right when Nick and I are getting in bed, getting ready to go to sleep, Reese hits her witching hour. It's super late. It's a lot later than the girls. Skyla and Adeline's witching hour was around 6 or 7 p.m., and Reese's starts around 9 to 10 p.m. So I do everything that I can. Swaddle, shush, bounce her, rock her, hold her, nurse, do everything that I can, and it usually takes a couple hours before she calms down enough to go to sleep. Every night before bed, Reese gets Gerber Soothe, which are basically probiotic drops, and vitamin D because breast milk is low in vitamin D. I also take my supplements before bed. I'm on 2 supplements for postpartum. One is called postnatal and one is called postpartum reset. And I'm also still on antibiotics for my infection, but it's doing a lot better. Nick was at his Houston office yesterday, so he didn't end up getting home until about 9:30 or 9:45, just in time for Reese's witching hour, so he rocked her for a good 20 minutes before finally getting her calm enough to want to go to sleep. And that's a wrap for our weeknight nighttime routine. It is a lot when you're doing it by yourself. Normally, Nick gets home early enough to help me a lot with dinner, with bath time, and then with putting the girls to bed. So I don't have to do this by myself every night. If I did, I would probably go crazy because, as you guys can see, it's a lot of work day after day. So having help is so key when you have 3 kids, even 1 kid. It can be a whole lot. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe to my channel and make sure your bell notification is on so you never miss a video. Thanks for watching.